April 10th, 1912. In the port of Southampton stood the largest, most advanced ship the world had ever seen. People called it Unsinkable. Just 5 days later, it vanished into the depths of the Atlantic Ocean forever. This is the story of the Titanic, its engineering, its ambition, and the fatal flaws that cost more than 1,500 lives. The Titanic was built at the Harland and Wolff shipyard in Belfast, Ireland. At 269 meters long, it was one of the largest moving structures ever created by humans. Powered by 3 massive propellers, it could reach speeds of up to 23 knots. Its most celebrated safety feature was a system of 16 watertight compartments, designed so that if one section flooded, the rest of the ship would remain safe. This gave rise to its reputation as unsinkable. But that claim was about to be tested, and it would fail. The watertight compartments had one critical weakness. Their walls didn't reach all the way up to the deck above. This meant that if water filled one compartment and rose high enough, it could spill over into the next, much like an ice cube tray. There was another hidden problem. Many of the rivets holding the ship's steel plates together, especially near the bow, were made from lower-grade iron. In the freezing Atlantic waters, these rivets became brittle. When the Titanic struck an iceberg on the night of April 14th, these weakened rivets began to pop, letting water rush into 6 compartments at once, far more than the ship's design could handle. At 11:40 p.m. on April 14th, a lookout spotted danger ahead and shouted the warning. The crew tried to steer away, but a ship this size couldn't turn quickly enough. The iceberg didn't hit the ship head-on. Instead, it scraped along the side, tearing a long gash below the waterline. That sideways impact turned out to be the deadliest possible outcome. A head-on collision might have damaged only 1 or 2 compartments, and the Titanic could have survived. But the glancing blow opened up 5 compartments at once. To make matters worse, the ship carried only 20 lifeboats, enough for just over half of the more than 2,200 people on board. It technically met the outdated safety regulations of the time, but it was nowhere near enough. At 2:20 a.m., the Titanic disappeared beneath the surface. The stern rose into the air before the ship split in 2, sinking nearly 3,800 meters to the ocean floor. More than 1,500 people lost their lives, most not from drowning, but from hypothermia. The Atlantic water that night was around -2 degrees Celsius, cold enough that survival was measured in minutes. The Titanic disaster forced the world to rewrite maritime safety laws. Ships were now required to carry enough lifeboats for every passenger and crew member. Round-the-clock radio watch became mandatory, and an international treaty called SOLAS, Safety of Life at Sea, was created, a set of rules that still protects sailors and passengers on ships around the world today. The Titanic's engineering had fatal flaws, but the lessons learned from its loss went on to save countless lives in the decades that followed. The Titanic wasn't just a ship. It was humanity's greatest lesson in ambition and overconfidence. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to the channel, because we'll be bringing you more stories like this, where history meets engineering.